So I'm going to show you why I was looking at BA for this particular trade. And again, I got 201% on it. And I'm going to show you why I was thinking about it and then what was my entry and exit. All right, so first of all, it was a perfect storm. Like me entering and then Trump tweeting at the same time about the BA news. Like that was just a perfect storm, right? I couldn't have, thought that this was going to be this big bullish candle, hope candle. All right, but on the what made me brought it to my attention first was, of course, when I'm scrolling through names and I'm looking at my certain indicators. All right, so first, I'm seeing that this is riding the 9 EMA, right? I'm seeing that it's been trending upwards. So again, if you entered around here, you could ride the 9 straight up, right? Technically, there was no reason for me to ever exit, right? I did. All right, so I'm seeing that it's riding up the 9 EMA, right? So of course we had to get past the orb, and then we had the pre-market high, which is right here. All right, so I'm looking at it, but I'm still just having it on my radar. Now, it rejects off of here, but it's still above the 9, and as you see, that is powered through with volume through this pre-market high, right, which was my resistance. Now, the only resistance I have in front of this now at this point is this pivot. Now, the next pivot, if you look over here, is 176.65. This one, next pivot is 178.40. So almost a $2. So I'm saying I have $2 between here and here, right? So that is a nice movement. So all I have to do is get past this pivot, and then we got some action. So for me, as you see, I entered here. It says I entered here at 10:56, right? So 10:56, let me get out of here. If I'm looking down here, there was 9:56 my time, right? So I entered at the beginning of this candle. So it is an early entry. So usually I should wait until it breaks this, pivot, right? Because it could easily reject here. But it's been riding the 9, and of course it has momentum going up. So I'm like, hey, let me get in. Let me get an early entry, especially in this market. You kind of want to try to get a scalp. Right, so I'm gonna get an early entry. Again, it could reject here, right? But again, it's been riding this 9, right? So I'm gonna say, let me just go ahead and get into it. So I got it at 9:56, and it just happened to be a perfect storm when it broke through, right? And I'm holding through this candle again, because at this point, I don't know what's happening. Because guys, I'm in the meta trade, right? I'm looking at this BA, and I'm like, I don't know where this big candle is coming from, and so. I got out right here, right? Because I'm at 200%. Who could be mad at that? So I got in, I got out at my 200%.